like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital in FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. A few minutes ago, it sounded like the 4th of July on the National Mall as the hometown Redskins were introduced to this sold-out crowd. They are set to go as their guys will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This fielded at the 2. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Here we go. 180! 53! Mike, 53! Here we go!
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. It is own in zone. It's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. But here, he's one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
I got you.
Back to throw now. It is zone in zone. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
12. Hey, Will.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And some room to run now. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
From 20. 54. Hey, watch the ball.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. That's complete right around the 8. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
At the 7-yard
Here goes the high. Like 20. 54, Mike. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Like 20. Mike 5-4. Check Mike, check Mike.
A give to Peterson out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Let's go.
Taking chances, a little bit of a Gruden family trait, as Jay says, let's go here on 4th down.
We own it. Mike's 50.
They'll run for it. Peterson. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, gun. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. 21. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. A gain of 10 on a 49er first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here we go. 180. 53 is the mark. It's been a long day for you. 65. I got this. Hey, wahoo! 53, Mike. Let's pick it up. It's out.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 yards, first down, Niners.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Garoppolo, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
21. 56 to Mike. Hey, Alpha. They gonna need some dance.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Give me some. Here we go. Come on now. Let's go. Here we go. Like 20. Lock. Switch.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
11. 56, Mike, 56. Drop deep.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Forced out to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. And even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They run it here with Thompson. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mike 51. 22. Check.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenan. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Here we go. 180. White. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, alert. Stay hot.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The DN, Jonathan. And making sure his presence is felt.
A 15-yard loss on the sack. It's second down.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Go!
Tie it right.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. Give him 9 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Goodwin able to haul it in. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Here we go.
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Makes the score 9-7. Redskins nothing. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Here's Keenum, and this one complete to Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, Keenum. Past the 20. Got an open man. It's Harmon. Touchdown, Washington. Kelvin Harmon, 46 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
That's caught. It's Coleman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
21. Hey, Charlie.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Oh, he's going to look end zone here for Pettis. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. The Niners on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
12, fellas, here we go. Hey, gun.
Garoppolo again. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
One, Omaha.
56. Lots 56. That's what I do.
Hey, 2.
56 to Mike.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. A desperation heave for the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They go play action here on first down. Complete. Richardson has it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Washington Redskins first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. They find some up. Adrian Peterson, 30, 10, for touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson, 62 yards, and the Redskins have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And he's He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Garoppolo now, 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
You gonna see me and you like me? Shoot, shoot, shoot. Kill, kill, kill.
On first down, here's Breida. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
56. I don't even know why this team showed up.
On second and 11 now. Garoppolo. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Now it's Breida, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He's going to rifle one deep left. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, 65 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down. Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Back now at FedEx Field. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
He's cracked. One, Omaha.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
13. Check 56. Watch the screen.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. From 10 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Keenum to Thompson on the screen. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Keenum on target to McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Keenum here off the bootleg. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here goes the hot. Actually not hot.
54. Mike, 54. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Check. I'm 53. Greystone, Travis.
Again, Keenum. Now they go screen. It's complete. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Mike 51, Mike.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And look at this, for the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Now a give, right side. Thompson. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Here's second and 7 now from the 28. Garoppolo to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. On first down, this is Geis. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Showing it. All right. Go doctor. 51's the mic. So don't say nothing. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Okay.
Throwing now, Keenum. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long.
Hey, we're good. There. Watch twins. 22. Hey, echo. There's a slide.
Keenum to throw. And that is incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Orange. Check. Fresno. 6-6. Pull it high.
Keenum going for it on fourth. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on fourth down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice game. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal: win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.